y'all, welcome back to Kim's Southern Sanctuary. Today I'm going to be working on a makeover. Not a physical face makeover, but a home makeover. When we bought this house 12 years ago, there was carpet from the upstairs to the downstairs. And we are little by little trying to get rid of that carpet. Emily and I have super horrible allergies, and the cat is in and out of the house. So that's not working for us, and it was like just getting super dingy and nasty. So what I've done, and I did this a couple weeks ago, I ripped up all of the carpet that was on these stairs right here, as you can kind of see. I don't know if you can see it real well, but that carpet came all the way down the stairs and then came down on the landing that I have right here, and then there's one step down, so I'll show you that. So this was a carpet, and as you can see, it's pretty dingy, pretty nasty. Eventually, I'm gonna knock out this carpet in every room, and we're gonna redo the floors. Chris just doesn't know that yet. But what I did, ripped out all the carpet, and I cleaned up these, the treads on the stairs, sanded them down, and I got some floor paint from Lowe's. It was already tinted gray, and I painted the treads gray, and I painted the facing white. I already had that white paint, and then I got some quarter round. I got 1/2 inch quarter round. I don't know if you can see it there, and I measured it out, and I trimmed out where the tread and the facings met. Now there's gaps right there, so I got to figure out what I'm going to do there, if I'm going to add more quarter round. I don't know. I got to talk to Chris about that. But this one's just going to be a work in progress. So we did this. I did it all the way down the stairs. And then what I did is about a year ago, I redid the flooring in the office because it had nasty carpet in it too. And I had a good bit of these peel and stick planks left, and they were from Stainmaster. It's called, I think this color is called Chateau, and I really liked it, so I had a good bit of this left. And so one Friday night I got bored and I just laid this flooring. Let me lift up this rug so that you can kind of see the whole thing. What's that all over there? All right, so that's the landing. Now, as you can see, I've got some gapping in a couple of places, but what I'm gonna do is I got some gray caulk, and I'm gonna caulk it with gray caulk because I also did my stairs too. And as you can kind of see, I don't know if you can see it right here, I got that gray caulk, and I just caulked in those gaps that I had on my floor. Now, I'm not done, but that worked pretty well. And then I trimmed out the stairs with some rough cut planks that I had gotten at Lowe's a couple years ago. I've used this stuff in our bathroom upstairs and in Chris's bathroom downstairs, and I just mitered the edges. That's not perfect, but that's how I did my trim. And I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do here. And then, oh shoot, oh, I'm making a mess. And then I gotta do something around here, but I think this was the trim that was on the wall, on the floor, like the base trim. So probably gonna use this, like this right here, to trim out this right here. So I don't know, and I need to put trim right there. So I'm going to paint this wall, which is at the bottom of the landing. Right now it's just a cream color because when we painted our living room a couple years back, this was the color that we picked. I don't know why I picked that. I was into the creams at that time, but I've got a gray that I've had that I used upstairs in our bedroom and in Chris's bathroom. I've got some of that left, so I'm gonna paint this wall. That gray, it's called dry pavement. I don't know, something like that. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do on this wall, if I'm going to paint it also or leave it that color. I don't know yet. And then I might just take this light fixture and spray paint it because it's not that bad. As you can tell, I had something hanging right here, and let me show you. I had this huge freaking mirror hanging right there. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sand the edges down, the frame out. I'm going to paint that white. Then I have an idea of something that I would like to do with it, but I don't know if it's going to work, so I'm not even going to say that. So yesterday, I decided I wanted a bench at the bottom of my stairs and my landing, just a small narrow bench. So, yesterday, I built this bench. I'm not a carpenter. My husband is a carpenter. But I like to kind of build things, and I started to do a video on it, and I was going along good, and then I got aggravated, and I had to stop, and so I had to make some changes to it this morning. It's very rustic, because I don't think there's a straight edge on it. So, you'll see me, I'm going to finish painting this. I got to polyurethane the top. This will go at the bottom of the landing. So, I don't have enough of the paint that I thought I was going to have. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this porch floor and patio paint that I did my stair treads in, and I'm going to paint it on my walls, and it is a light gray, so at least the treads and the walls will match. All right, I'm day 2 into this project. My camera went dead last night, so I did do a few more things yesterday. I'll kind of show you where I am at with this. All right, so finished up the paint. 3 coats of the gray paint on there, and then I finished up the trim on the mirror, and I think that was like 4 or 5 coats. But I have a few places that that I have to touch up because when I cleaned it, it didn't stick all that well. So I gotta get all that fixed. I got my bench painted. I got it covered up right now. I'll show you that. I have to touch up behind the wall right there because it was a nightmare trying to get this up. Hung up that picture right here. I've had this. So I just took it from someplace else in my house, and then I had these hooks. And I put these 2 hooks up. Don't know how I'm gonna decorate it. Don't know if I'm just gonna use it for a drop spot in the house or not, but that's where we are right now. I gotta finish out trim work. Gotta do the trim there. Had to go to Lowe's. Need to do the trim underneath on this wall as well, and then I got some trim work that I need to do on these stairs. So alright guys, I think I'm done. All I have left to do is some trim work, and it was just stuff that I could not do myself. So when Chris comes home in the next couple days, we'll go on ahead and take care of that. But I'm pretty happy with how things turned out. I got this rug at the Dollar General. I really like the colors. I like the teals and the blues and grays, so that really blended in well. When I was at the dollar store, I found this blue, or this teal mason jar. It was actually in the outdoor section at the Dollar General, but I got that anyway. I found these little blue and purplish flowers at the Dollar Tree when I went. Usually we have a night light at the bottom of our landing, but how the bench is, I couldn't fit the night light there. I had this little jar lamp that a friend of mine gave me a couple years ago for Christmas, so I added that there. I put a little tray there. I might actually spray paint that white for keys and things like that. And then over here, I just added some more decorations. I had already this white vase. I found these little sprigs at the Dollar General for $1 a piece. I already had this basket, and I just put a couple of Bibles there. And then, like I said earlier, I already had this sign. It was in my home, and then I had those hooks. And for right now, I just have a blanket hanging there, and then my bag is there. So we don't have we don't have like a mudroom or an entryway in our home. So this really actually turned out to be a nice little area for where actually I can put things when I come in and they're here and I can see them. And so I really feel like that. I love it, how it turned out. I have some touch-up work, I think, still to do on the mirror, maybe one or two little things. But the trim work has a lot to be desired. Here are my stairs. It goes up to the top. May end up doing some trim work on the sides. We'll probably have to eventually touch up my white paint here. And then I know that I'll have to touch up my treads with the gray, but other than that, I mean, this turned out great. I'm happy. I'm satisfied. I mean, it all just turned out great. I might actually, when Chris comes home, get him to take this light fixture down, and I might spray paint that black. But yeah, how awesome does this look from this perspective? It's just, it's great. It's awesome. I love it. It turned out better than I thought it was going to. So I hope y'all enjoyed this little makeover. I do have a couple more coming. I hope y'all have a great week, and I will see y'all later.